2018 Fiat 500X Review. The good points of Fiat 500X. Retained styling of Fiat 500. Spacious cabin. Practical features. Easy to push. The bad points of Fiat 500X. Cheap interior plastics. No hybrid or electric model. Small infotainment screen. Trying to realize traction inside small car market requires it's unlikely that any model, but an entirely family, and that's why the new Fiat 500X has become added for the successful and retro Fiat 500 range. This third distinct model from the lineup, after 500c and 500 liters, boasts rugged SUV looks, and it is set to fight the Mini Countryman, Vauxhall Mach-E and closely-related Jeep Renegade at their unique game. Two types of Fiat 500X available. Two flavors of 500X are saved to offer. The City Look range incorporates body-colored exterior and interior trim, made to appeal to young inner-city buyers who value style and image above everything else. The alternative off-road division builds on the picture of SUV capability, donning chunkier bodywork and also the option of four-wheel drive. Whichever you go searching for, you will find 12 different body colors or higher to 5 different designs for the alloy wheels, that exist in 16, 17 and 18-inch flavors. Engine and transmission choices. Given its intended use, a reasonable share of Fiat 500X models include a diesel engine nestled under their retro bonnets, and buyers possess the choice of the 95 horsepower 1.3-liter multijet or maybe a 120 horsepower 1.6-liter of the identical designation. A 140 horsepower 2.0-liter option was discontinued come March 2017. The strongest petrol the product range is a 140 horsepower version of the engine, with all the 110 horsepower 1.6-liter torque non-turbo unit offered as being the entry-level option. Here within the UK must make do minus the exciting sounding Tiger Shark 181 bhp 2.4-liter petrol engine, the automatically 170 horsepower 1.4-liter turbo Mulchi-Air 2 promised similar power with a lot more efficiency, but this discontinued early 2016. Depending what is the best engine going for the 500X is included with either a 5 or 6-speed manual gearbox. A fast-shifting, 6-speed dual-clutch automatic can be obtained on the higher-powered engines. Front and four-wheel drive and traction plus. Those never seeking to tackle something more challenging over a supermarket car parking should keep with the front-wheel drive 500X, as you can find small cost benefits from lower fuel consumption and CO2 emissions to look at advantage of. However, if a nearby supermarket is almost out within the wilds, Fiat gets the answer due to its front-wheel drive model with traction plus. By altering how the power is fed to your front axle of these situations, the computer finds the very best grip and traction available, maintaining momentum to tug you out from a sticky or you cannot so sticky situations. Those wanting essentially the most capable 500X will have a part-time four-wheel drive system that transfers power between your front and rear axles within the move, determined by conditions. Named the Drive Mood Selector, allowing users to pick from 3 distinct modes for that 500XS engine: brakes, steering and gearbox responses. Auto offers the very best of all possible worlds, while Sport sharpens everything up. Choosing all-weather maximizes the automobile's stability in low grip situations on front-wheel drive models and is also replaced having an off-road optimizing traction function on four-wheel drive cars. Ample space hidden within 500 looks. Small within the outside but a spacious cabin, the 500X offers 7 different interior fabric, leather and color options along with a 350-liter boot. As well, since the firm's 5.0 or 6.5-inch Uconnect color touchscreen infotainment system, Bluetooth, aux and USB connectivity feature on all, whilst the smaller screen can be found with TomTom navigation. Select the 6.5-inch example and it is sold with 3D maps Awachi. Although the base spec pop model have DAB radio fitted, the ones willing to spend extra could add a Beats Hi-Fi created in collaboration with Dr. Dr. The verdict. The Fiat 500X seems to extend the firm's 500 range with greater success as opposed to Fiat 500 liters, on account of a better judged balance in looks and added practicality. For those considering a retro-styled crossover that has a spacious interior, the 500X will do the job well, even though it lacks the sparkle from the regular, smaller 500 hatch. As a small mid-sized crossover, this betters the Vauxhall Mach-E as being a more comprehensive package, but lacks the cabin quality of the more premium rivals. Fiat 500X performance is great both off-road as well as on-road. From launch there is usually a range of petrol and diesel powertrain options here from the UK, some coupled with all the 4x4 versions, while others available exclusively to front-wheel drive models. Fiat 500X petrol engines. The two-wheel drive petrol range starts that has a 108 bhp 1.6-liter torque engine mated to your 5-speed manual gearbox. Next from the lineup is really a 138 bhp 1.4-liter turbo multi-air 2 offered with sometimes a new generation 6-speed manual gearbox or Fiat's 6-speed twin-clutch automatic. This engine proved greater than capable about the road. Its 230 Nm of pulling power helped propel the auto forwards quickly, creating a lot of confidence when overtaking. Running prices are pretty low too, having a combined fuel consumption figure of 41.7 miles per gallon and CO2 emissions of 139 gkm. The 4x4 petrol model is exclusively powered by way of a 168 bhp 1.4-liter turbo multi-air 2 engine mated into a 9-speed automatic transmission as standard. It will continue sale right after launch. Fiat 500X diesel engines. The two-wheel drive diesel range is made 94 bhp 1.3-liter multi-jet 2 turbo diesel equipped, having a 5-speed manual gearbox and also a 118 bhp 1.6-liter multi-jet 2 turbo diesel mated into a 6-speed manual gearbox. If you need the 4x4 option, the decision is limited on the 138 bhp 2.0-liter multi-jet 2 turbo, which is available having a 6-speed manual or 9-speed automatic transmission. Those attempting to keep CO2 emissions low should opt for that 1.6-liter powertrain, since it offers the very best of the bunch with 109 gkm of CO2 emissions. Fuel economy is 68.9 miles per gallon. Then there is 320 Nm of torque available, enabling your vehicle to sprint from 0.62 miles per hour in 10.5 seconds. The 2.0-liter mirrors the performance from your petrol option through an improved official combined fuel economy figure of 51.4 miles per gallon, sufficient reason for slightly higher CO2 emissions of 144 gkm. Meanwhile, the 9-speed automatic gearbox is really a particular highlight because of slick and seamless gear changes. On the trail the Fiat 500X impresses. The steering is precise and well-weighted, creating a general fun experience when in the driver's seat. The car is quite well balanced too and produces little body roll from the corners. It feels perfect, a vehicle fit for Goldilocks when you. Its smooth and comfy ride feels at home for the motorway whilst proving nimble and agile enough for driving down country lanes plus in-town maneuvers, thanks in part to your car's compact dimensions. Popstar and lounge trims give a drive selection system as standard which adjusts the brakes, steering and engine setup depending about the mode selected. There are 3 to pick from: Auto to the best with regard to comfort, consumption and CO2 emissions, Sport for just a drive that favors performance, and something we found particularly good, and all-weather for improved grip in difficult conditions. On 4x4 versions, all-weather mode is replaced through the traction function, which quickens the transmission of torque on the rear axle, making the automobile more capable off-road. Designed mainly for on-road use as an alternative to off, the 500X is very capable off-road and easily handled some tricky terrain and scenarios while on test. Ground clearance for 4x4 versions is increased to 179 mm, from near 162 mm height of two-wheel drive models, as the bumpers are redesigned with protective skid plates to shield the bodywork. Slip driving of the revolutionary Fiat 500X and are greeted by way of a quirky, exciting and cheerful cabin. This is usually a grown-up version in the 500 hatchback, so some with the more retro touches found from the 500C are sidelined and is overtaken by a practical and high-quality interior. It may be a tad too reserved for some in the Fiat 500's biggest fans, but the world thinks the compact SUV hits into your market perfectly between comfort, practicality and fun. The dashboard is uncluttered as well as simple to navigate around, along with the attention to detail. Superiority materials used across the cabin is very useful. Simplicity could be the name on the game here, as well as the infotainment strategy is easy to use, as would be the trip computer as well as the SATA of 2. Fiat's Uconnect infotainment system standard from Popstar has all of the kit available, either being an option or standard. You must make life easy for the road, including Bluetooth, DAB radio and SATA of navigation. It's operated through the touchscreen, tire remote controls and voice command system. We think the 5-inch multimedia screen in Popstar and Cross models can be a little too small though, and yes, it would be worth upgrading for the 6.5-inch screen standard on Lounge and Cross Plus. The electronically adjustable seats will assist you to find a comfortable driving position, as well as the numerous practical storage options around the driver's seat help it become easy to store and possess easy access to every one of your own items around the move. Fiat 500X comfort levels have become good because of comfortable seats as well as its smooth ride. We tested the newest Fiat 500X on European roads, therefore we will have to wait to see if it fares too here inside UK, but we generally found the ride quality to become smooth. The suspension to the two-wheel drive models was soft, making easy work of bumps and dips from the roads. However, the 4x4 Cross and Cross Plus versions really are a little about the firm side though. Wind noise is kept with a minimum from the cabin and there's little road noise being heard while within the move. Also, each .0-liter diesel engine can be noisy when accelerating, but within the whole we're impressed with how refined their petrol and diesel options. The cabin is light and airy and incorporates plenty of features built to make life easier and much more comfortable while within the road. We have been particular fans on the electronically adjustable leather seats positioned on some trims, which proved particularly comfortable. Fiat 500X equipment levels are excellent. You'll find 2 different versions in the 500X to pick from and 5 trim levels which consume a similar naming structure towards the hatchback and 500 liters models. For the two-wheel drive versions you have 3 trims available: Pop, Popstar and Lounge. Along with those who want off-roading ability, the 4x4 versions are going to be available in 2 trims, Cross and Cross Plus. Exclusive Launch Edition. Fiat is providing an exclusive opening edition on the 500X which is accessible to make an online purchase only, and it is offered with a number of 3 powertrains: a 138 bhp 1.4 turbo multi-air 2 manual two-wheel drive version, a 118 bhp 1.6 multi-jet 2 two-wheel drive manual, and also a 138 bhp 2.0 multi-jet 2 4x4 9-speed automatic. Two-wheel drive models will only be provided by an art gray pastel paint finish and include a selection of features as standard, including 18-inch alloy wheels, automatic climate control, lane assist, reversing camera, an anti-collision system, keyless entry and go system, and electric lumbar adjustment around the front seats, items normally relegated to your options list. Plus they get a special opening edition badge. The 4x4 version emerged only in Amore Red and, such as two-wheel drive versions, includes a selection of additional equipment like the Uconnect 6.5-inch infotainment system with SATA, a redone black leather interior, rain and light await sensors and folding door mirrors. Standard Fiat 500X equipment. The 500X range starts together with the pop trim obtaining the 16-inch wheels, body-colored back and front bumpers, electric heated door mirrors, manual aircon, daytime running lights, cruise control with speed limiter, electric back and front windows, a height adjustable driver's seat as well as an electric handbrake. Moving up, kids to Popstar add 17-inch alloy wheels, body-colored door mirrors, front fog lights, automatic climate control, rear parking sensors, a drive mode selector with 3 different modes as well as the Uconnect infotainment system, which has a 5-inch touchscreen featuring Bluetooth, music streaming connectivity and use of apps with your smartphone. Top on the two-wheel drive range is Lounge that offers 18-inch alloy wheels with gloss silver finish, tinted windows and exterior chrome trim, a 6.5-inch Uconnect infotainment system with navigation, a flexible cargo floor, adjustable front armrest with storage, ambient interior lighting and front floor mats. If you are looking for any Fiat 500X with off-roading ability, then you'll have 2 trims from which to choose, Cross and Cross Plus. The Cross trim is included with all the kit accessible and Popstar trim using the inclusion of any Traction Plus system, dark tinted rear windows, roof bars, unique bumpers front and back with chrome exhaust trims, Cross-specific 17-inch alloy wheels, an exclusive dashboard finish as well as an adjustable front armrest with storage as standard. The range-topping Fiat 500X Cross Plus builds around the specification in the Cross, adding HID headlamps, a flexible cargo floor, front floor mats, Cross Plus specific 18-inch alloy wheels, the 6.5-inch Uconnect infotainment system with 3D navigation and ambient interior lighting. Optional Fiat 500X equipment. The Fiat 500X has 12 colors from which to choose plus a selection of optional kit available depending about the trim you end up picking. Option packs that will likely be worth considering add some safety pack which bundles lane assist, blind spot assist, park view reversing camera and also a new brake anti-collision system together, along with the comfort pack consisting of keyless entry and go, front armrest and electric lumbar adjustment within the front seats. Also available being an option will be the upgraded Beats audio system, coded in collaboration with Beats by Dr. Dre. The premium hi-fi system has a 560 watts, 8-channel digital amplifier with 8 speakers as well as a subwoofer inside the boot, rather versus the 120 watts 4-speaker system or 180 watts 6-speaker configuration obtained in standard models. According to Fiat, safety was the top in the priority list if it came to designing the brand new Fiat 500X. Whilst you would expect, Fiat 500X safety levels are wonderful. Although the Fiat 500X is yet for being tested by Euro NCAP, we expect you'll see a full chic rating for your compact SUV when the revolutionary car completes its round of testing. There's a range from the latest advanced safety features inside new Fiat 500X. As standard, you will get 6 airbags, a tire pressure monitoring system, front fog lights, electronic parking brake, hill start assist traction control, automatic windscreen demisting, plus the most recent stability control and dynamic steering system. You could also select a variety of systems as options like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, blind spot assist, reversing camera and rear blind spot warning system. There's a brand new system called brake control which could intervene with emergency braking between speeds of 4 miles per hour and 120 miles per hour if your driver ceases to respond to audio, visual and automatic braking alerts. Fiat 500X practicality is impressive with lots of head and legroom available to fully stretch on longer journeys. Although not as spacious as other sorts of bigger SUVs, because of its class the Fiat 500X is excellent indeed with plenty room for 4 adults by sitting in comfort. The boot is a great size too with 350 liters available, the same as being the Mini Countryman, and that is easily big enough for your weekly shop or even a couple of medium-sized suitcases. The spine seats collapse down easily too inside a 6040 format expanding boot volume to 1000 liters. There is surely an optional split floor for that boot that's reversible and height adjustable, meaning you are able to securely store your worth more items while around the move. Plus you can find plenty of cubbies to set your personal goods like your smartphone, wallet and keys as well being a useful dual glove compartment with 2 separate areas to hold items. Cup holders complete the style. Depending on trim top center armrest could also be equipped using a handy storage compartment. In the back you find nets behind the back seats as well as other cubbies to save items too. If you're looking for a motor vehicle with towing capabilities then your Fiat 500X will be able to fulfill many of your requirements, coming complete using a maximum braked weight of merely 200 kilograms. That should be enough for any trailer when moving house or perhaps a trip on the tip, though insufficient for most caravans or horse boxes.